Yes, you guys, here we are post-election. And there was a lot of information coming through even after the the announcement of our new president in January. I don't have a dog in the fight, so I think politics is all BS anyway, because this is just a very corrupt nation that we're in to begin with. So how do you build on a faulty foundation? You can't. You can't. So anyway, what I want to tell you all about is this is giving like a dot, dot, dot energy to me. I can't see Trump successfully being in office the full term. That's just me. I don't know how we went from someone who was potentially going to be convicted to now being the president. Like that's not mathing correctly for me. I feel like that's some sort of, I'm hearing even right now, a disguise, but that's the energy. It's like, this isn't real. So I wanted to let you all know, this is post everyone choosing their side and people being sanctioned to go to the left. And those of us who chose divine power, energy, source connection, we move over to the right. And we've been gliding that way ever since in a harmonious way, unbothered, silent, quietly moving to our side of the dimension of the world in energy. These others on the left are scrambling. They're going through. They're facing a lot of karma. I heard reject just now. But that's on that side of the persecutors. Guess what? They can't touch us anymore, right? We already know that. We feel it in the energy. It's happening in front of our eyes. Some of us never thought that day would come because we have been going through so much adversity. We never thought that we would see a clear day, or if not for a long time, or even forget what that even felt like. We were being like persecuted so much. But guess what? Now that we can no longer be persecuted, they have no choice but to, I'm getting references of like a dog eating its own tail. They are in a ring all together now. So they're going to eat each other alive. Now, what that looks like is, it's crazy. It's chaos to you and I, because it's like, if this person would have just told the truth. I'm just thinking of just different scenarios of how things could have been corrected before it went too far. These people don't know anything about correction. And when I say these people, it has no race, no gender. It's an energy. They don't know anything about correction. They don't know anything about accountability. These people are going to start eating, fighting each other. And we're going to watch all of that play out while we're over here minding our business. There was another thing that I, wanted to say was like the puppeteers. Just watch them in action. You're going to see, I heard about face just now. Your about face means turning directly. So that means no more hiding, because they know that they can't hide. So they might as well come full force with the BS, right? And then they're going to turn on their supporters, the people who lifted them up. And another thing to me is like, you've got like the leader of the free world that everybody knows their dirt. Everybody knows their business and who they are as a person. And you still chose them to lead this country. What do you think is going to happen? We're only as strong as our leader. So the supporters, they're going to turn to that leader. That leader is going to turn on them. It may not even be him. It could be I'm hearing coordinates. The people that he has in certain positions to turn on them. It's not going to matter that they put him in office. That's not going to matter at the end of the day, because you know why? He really does not have the final say in anything. That's why I don't have a dog in the fight, because I don't believe in politics. That's puppeteering at its finest, at a mastery level, to persuade the masses to believe something that's really an illusion. It's all an illusion at the end of the day. But those are the people who are like moths to a flame. They eat it up all day long. They love it. I heard rhetoric. I don't even use that word. Rhetoric, I can't even tell you the full meaning of a Webster Merriam definition. I can't tell you. Rhetoric just sounds like that might be I heard condescending just now. So it could be contradictory rhetoric. Maybe it's meant to sound truthful, but it's full of confusion, lies, is what I'm getting. That's the energy that's pouring in. But that's their leader. So they identify with that because they also are familiar with that spirit. Those are familiar spirits. So you never question why someone makes a decision that they make. That's a spirit of an energy that is allowing them to do so. You can't convince anybody of anything. All we can do at this point, you guys, is just watch the show play out. That's all. I'm not wishing bad on anyone, harm on anyone. That's not the move. The move is, this is what y'all wanted. That's the move that we're going to watch play out. This is what y'all wanted. This is what you wanted. And now you got it. Yeah, and now I heard eating you out of house and home is what I just heard. So y'all just prepare yourselves I'm hearing like a uptick. This could be like a uptick in homelessness. And, somebody might say, well, if Trump is for the mega rich, the people, how are they going to suffer homelessness? Well, when the jobs start to dry up because of the result of this leadership that's coming in. That's how. And then in their own private communities, they'll have to be affected because while they're behind their gated communities, they possibly may get to a point where they're afraid to come outside because of the scarcity of things, uptick in criminal activities because people are scratching to survive. You'll see. I hope this helps.